to welcome Citlalli Flores Zepeda, the owner and founder of Citlalli Brands, a bilingual branding agency based in Fairfield, California. She was born in Mexico in 1979. Citlalli became a naturalized American citizen in 2009. She graduated with honors with a BA in Business Administration and has been dedicated herself to a 20-year career as a bilingual brand developer. Citlalli's career journey includes roles as a tax preparer with H&R Block, a tax advisor with the Block Advisors, and a compliance manager at JFK University. She is married to Carlos Chavez and is a proud mother of 2 children, Alpha Citlalli, age 16, and Rafael, age 4. They currently have no pets. Her activities, hobbies, and interests include attending trade shows, conferences, and networking events. She also enjoys shopping and dining at waterfront restaurants, photography, traveling, music, audiobooks, and movies. Citlalli is passionate about the economic development and supporting community growth. Her burning desire is to become the best version of herself, to achieve financial freedom, and enjoy life to the fullest, allowing her to express love and generosity to others with greater resources. Something few people know about Citlalli is that just last Friday at the Solano Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Gala, she received the Business of the Year award for her work in launching Solano Hispanic. The impactful platform empowers Spanish-speaking individuals by providing essential information in their language, making valuable resources more accessible to the community. Citlalli's keys to success lies in her unwavering faith in God, her never-give-up attitude, and her commitment to continually adopt until each goal is achieved. Please join me in welcoming Citlalli, here to share her insights in unlocking growth with bilingual branding.
Thank you. All right, so today we are going to be talking about preparing your organization for expansion, unlocking growth using bilingual branding. So you already have some forms in your packet. And before we actually get into the how, we first need to ask ourselves, are we ready to do expansion, right? Because a lot of times, if you don't have a system in place, if you don't have financial resources, if you don't really know the market that you're trying to get into, that doesn't apply only for Spanish-speaking, if you're trying to get into the Spanish-speaking market, but to any market, even within your own business, right? You need to make sure that you know who you are going after. So those are some of the considerations that you need to have, the financial health, operation capacity, your team strength, and then additional considerations on the right for if you want to reach the Spanish-speaking market. Your product of service resonates with the culture of the Spanish-speaking market that you are trying to go for. The values and preferences, a lot of times, you may be offering something that people don't like or don't need or they don't know about. There's a taboo about it, in the culture. So you have to be able to determine how you're standing, how your business is standing on that. Then also, you need to make sure that you actually have the people in your organization that speak Spanish, right? You cannot be advertising in Spanish if no one is going to be able to deliver that service in Spanish. A lot of times, people advertise or say they speak Spanish, and then they have to say, I do Spanglish. So you have to think about this. I say English, Spanglish, or completamente en español, right? So before you decide if you're ready to answer that question, think about yourself, could you actually get on with the conversation fully in Spanish, or are you gonna be mixing it in? And it's okay. A lot of people, you will find, we appreciate when somebody's trying to talk to us in Spanish. We even talk slower so we can actually understand, right? Because a lot of times in professional services, it's very hard to understand a lot of the concepts. But we appreciate when we have a professional truly cares and truly is knowledgeable and that actually is trying to meet us at our language so that we can understand. All right. And lastly, you have to be ready for long-term commitment. Just like when you were trying to make your significant other fall in love with you, I always use that reference, right? What is branding? It's a process you're going to be seeing in a minute, but it's a reminder again. You have to be committed to the long term because it's not going to happen overnight. All right. So, you say hola.
Hola.
And then you say, you speak English, and they say Right, that's what's gonna happen with your clients. Like, if you're trying to reach to them and you don't speak their language, guess what? They're just gonna be gone. You're gonna lose them right away. And then all of the effort and time and energy, just like when you are going to those, parties and you see this beautiful girl and you get in there and you're trying to communicate with her. Well, we don't speak the same language. They speak German or whatever else. You're done, right? Either you learn the language or you look for somebody else. Because that falling in love thing is not gonna happen. All right. Now, but if you actually are, then we have to understand the difference, right? The regular branding to the bilingual branding. So again, branding, process of creating a distinct identity for an organization with the goal of making the target market fall in love with it. I have to repeat this again. When you are trying to make somebody fall in love with you, you will have much better results if you are authentic. Don't fake it. Just be yourself, and the right person will fall in love with you. It's gonna come on naturally. It's the same thing with the clients, right? If you have a passion for serving families that are just starting out, and that's really where your heart is, they're gonna see that. If you say that, oh, I wanna help this, people that already have millions of dollars or whatever, but your heart is not really into there. I mean, they're gonna see how you are just pretending and faking. So you have to really connect with those people that are gonna value you, but also you enjoy talking to, right? And so the difference then, when you're talking about bilingual branding, is now you have to communicate effectively in two languages, on the language or the other language. It doesn't matter if it's Spanish, French, or whatever other Tagalog. Here in Solano County, we have a lot of Tagalog people speaking. So as long as you communicate effectively on that other language, then you have a good start for bilingual branding. All right. So Solano County, we're gonna talk about the opportunity for Spanish speakers. Here in Solano County, believe it or not, we just got rated as the #1 diverse county in California. Okay. And then in Solano County, well, in California there is 28%, over 10 million people who speak Spanish. Now, bringing it local, I know a lot of our businesses may not be, covering all the way to California, but if you do, good, you'll see even a bigger opportunity. Solano County has over 70,000 people. 17% of the population speaks Spanish. So what would those extra 70,000 people, most of them, those are 5 years and older, okay? That doesn't mean that all of those are adults or your clients, but bare minimum another 20, 30,000 people may be your clients. So if you haven't done hiring of bilingual personnel, you may be considering, to do that. What's the challenge? Well, there's mass media communications, and Bay Area signal gets only to Vallejo and Benicia, and the rest of us, we get the signal from Sacramento, so there is no one single, station that you can go to. And that's the reason why we created Solano Spanish. So I want you to please take your phones out and do me a favor and scan the QR code, so that way you can have it, and you can see, like, if one of my asks that I want you help is to pass this strategy. That page that you're going to be seeing is the one in English. So there's only one section of this website that is in English to explain to people what it is, what Solano Hispano is. And then the rest of the platform is resources, conoce noticias, recursos, all that is resources and stuff in Spanish for the community, all right? So for today, I want to offer for all the people that came over here today, and for your referrals until we get those first 50 founding members, to get 50% off their membership, because obviously the platform is barely created in October. We need to get more traffic. According to my statistics, over 600 people already visited the site, and it's going to be definitely a good option for you to position yourself with the community and to help them get into more resources that they want and they need your professional services, right? And one of the last ones that you're gonna see also on your sheet here, that I give you the 10 steps to prepare your organization to maximize the results. Even if you are, as I said, even if you are doing this for expanding on the Spanish-speaking market or not, it's always important to clarify your target market and then to conduct that internal brand experience. The second page that you have on your packet is gonna show you the branding 360 audit summary, which is going through all of your online resources and all of your tangible assets that you have for your brand. And you can go through that one for your business as it is right now, and then also you can ask yourself, what of those items do I have in Spanish, right? Because you're gonna need those tools if you wanna communicate in there. So once you do that audit, then you have to correct and update. Then you have to create relevant content according to your business, train your employees. As I said, again, be honest. Just, say poquito español. If you say se habla español on your marketing materials, then we know you have poquito español. Because we don't say se habla español, say hablamos español, okay? And then, set up dedicated customer service on phone lines. You can have this phone number that is gonna be answered in Spanish even better. So that way your customer is gonna feel like, yeah, they get me, right? I'm that important. I'm that important that they took the time to set up an email. They're gonna be getting, in Spanish and stuff like that. So if you need help with any of this process, either if it's to consolidate your brand in English or Spanglish, or completamente en español, you know how to get a hold of me is by scheduling a free brand consultation. That's your thing that you have to do. Anybody that wants to actually create a brand, just send them to my website, give them the tag, do a 3-way text, and then we'll go from there. That free brand consultation is the best gift you can give a business owner that actually wants to build a brand. And thank you very much.